Good evening, everyone. Happy Friday. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? Welcome to another members only gift card giveaway. And just to let everybody know, this is for members that are monthly, right? I'm talking about monthly members, folks that are continuous members. I'm doing another gift card giveaway. I'm doing another duck race for those that are month to month members on this channel. I am going to do a duck race. I got all your names in there. It is ready to go. I just need to get the race started, is all, and I do appreciate all of you that are continuous members of the channel that continue to support this channel. It does mean the world to me. The channel is on its way to 3,000 subs, so we'd love to get there sooner rather than later. We're not far away. Definitely not far away. The channel is about less than 80 subscribers away from hitting that 3,000. And as promised, I'm gonna give away 3 gift cards to Fanatics, and that's going to be everybody who wants to be involved in this duck race. And and for those of you that don't know what the duck race is, most of you do know, right? Most of you do know, but then there's other folks that don't know. And if they don't, that's okay. I'll explain how it all works. But let's get this thing started. Like I said, I'm not going to be live for too long. I'm not going to go live for the game tonight. I got some things that I got to take care of tonight, so that's what I'm going to end up doing. Hopefully, I can call the game tomorrow. And I know tomorrow's game, I believe it's a date. It's an afternoon game, so even better, call that game, early on, and just get it out of the way. That way, I can have the evening to myself. I'm a big fan of Saturday afternoon games, but I know Saturday night games sometimes happen. But like I said, I will get this thing started. But shout out to all of you. Hopefully, everybody's having a great day. Hopefully, everybody's having a great weekend. Hopefully, you're tuning into all the sports. I mean, when I say all the sports, I guess it's mainly baseball and the World Cup. I don't know if anybody's been tuning into the World Cup. I know I've been watching some games. There's been some pretty good games so far, and and it's going to get into the knockout stages, which to me is the most exciting. So for anybody that is a fan of football or soccer, we're the U.S. is the only country in the world that calls it football or soccer. The rest of the world calls it football. I mean, I don't know. To me, football makes the most sense. But anyway, that's a conversation for a different day. But let us get this race started. Let me share this on the screen. Give me just a moment here. Where are we at? Let's see. Boom. Boom. I'll make this full screen too. Don't mind the advertisements. Let me see if I could control that. Hold on. But I got everybody's name in there. So there we go. Boom. That's what I wanted. Brad says, excuse me, it's soccer. It's always been soccer. I don't know, man. The rest of the world calls it football. I'm just saying the majority of the world calls it football. You want to be an announcer, Jacob? You want to be an announcer? Jacob Petruzzi wants to be an announcer. I could announce. I'll take myself off the screen here. Boom. There we go. But let me go ahead and shuffle the characters a little bit. Boom. That's 1. There's 2 and 3. All right. And let's get this thing started. And here we go, folks. The Ducks are racing. Who's going to win this race? Right now, we got Hector and Daniel Berry going head-to-head. Everybody else is kind of taking their time. Desiree's trailing behind. You got Buckeye, Ken, and Joel. Those 3 are trying to take the lead here. But we got Daniel Berry is falling behind. So is Hector. All right. So Joel and Buckeye are going head to head here. Sabine is sneaking up in the back. So is Susan. Ace is making a run with his Statue of Liberty hat. Let's see who wins this race. Ace is taking the lead. Ace is taking the lead. Ace is totally taking the lead, but this could all change, folks. It always changes at the last 10 seconds. There's always somebody from behind. And here we go. Ace is falling behind now. Who wins this race? Who wins this race? Steve Dave wins the race. Oh, man. Ace, I thought Ace was going to win. Ace loses. Oh, man. Let me get myself back on the screen here. So Steve Dave is the winner. So Steve, you're probably not in the chat right now, but if you watch this later, do reach out to me so I could send you your gift card. Just email me at the strike zone, the number 2 at gmail.com. If you don't reach out to me, if you don't see this in about a week, I'll do another duck race. And we'll pick a new winner, but I'll give you a week to reach out to me, man. If not, we'll do another one. We'll just do another duck race, and there'll just be another winner. But yeah, the winner is Steve Dave. Congratulations to Steve Dave. Let me just write that down here. Get ready for Jacob to say it's rigged. It's always rigged. It's always rigged. But anyway, folks, put a community post. Yeah, I probably should. I probably should put out a community post. Schmidt rehab today with positive results. That's good, Jonathan. Thanks for sharing that. I know Giancarlo Stanton's been trying to progress too. It doesn't sound like he's let me read that. Hold on Twitter. There was a report about Giancarlo. Yeah, Ace did blow a tire, man. I thought Ace had the lead too. I thought Ace had it, dude, but nope. Yeah, there was some news about Giancarlo Stanton. I'm trying to find it. I don't know who put the news out. But Giancarlo Stanton sounds like he's making some progress, but they're still not sure. And going to face live hitters next week. I did see that, so that's cool. Yes, indeed. Well, Jacob wasn't even part of the duck race because he's not a member. Moderator, but he's not a member, right? So moderators have access to the members only live stream as well. So yeah, I'll put a community post out though for Steve Dave, and see if he would let it be known that it's he's got a week to respond. If not, then we're just gonna pick another. We'll do another race and pick another winner. Yeah, Aaron Judge is still taking. Yeah, so yeah, we know. He's coming up on 4 weeks, but yeah, listen, Judge is not going to be ready at all at any point. So not anytime soon, at least. I mean, he's probably going to go for imaging here in a couple of weeks. I don't expect to see Judge back till honestly, my prediction is August. Jacob should lose the mod status as he's too cheap to be a member. Brad, I might actually consider that. I might actually consider that. I actually took some moderators away from, not for a reason. It's just, if you're not present, then as often, and you're not around, I'm just gonna take that away from you. No disrespect, but yeah, that's what we got though, folks. But Steve Dave is the winner. Like I said, I'll put a community post out there and let folks know. What up, Hector? Out to Hector. What up, dude? But Brad's going after Petruzzi. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I know, Jonathan. You're here. You're here. I'm not. Again, to the folks that are not here that were moderators, it's like again, it's not a disrespect. I took the moderator privileges away. If you're not, yeah, I don't need you as a moderator. Again, with all due respect, right? I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. But yeah, that's what we got. Just wanted to do a quick duck race. Steve Dave is the winner. Hopefully he'll respond. That way I can get the gift card over to him. If not, like I said, I will do another giveaway. I'll do a giveaway in a week if he doesn't respond in a week. Rodney's good. He's just kind of dealing with some things or whatnot. Gusto is fine too. Gusto has just been, he was in the Philippines for a while. He popped in at one point. He's cool. Everybody, yeah, both those guys are cool. Rodney does pop in. So shoot, for all I know, Rodney could be watching, and even though he may not be commenting on the stream. So, everybody, they're both of those guys are cool. How close to 3K? We're less than 80 subscribers away from 3K there, Jonathan. We're less than 80 subs away. See? What did I say? Oh, I called it, didn't I? Yeah. What up, Desiree? I just did the duck race. There was a guy who won. His name was Steve Dave. He ended up winning. So if he doesn't respond, I'll put a community post out. But if he doesn't respond in a week, I'll do another duck race next week, and hopefully there will be a new winner. But see, yeah, Rod, I knew it, man. I knew it. So nah, Jacob is cool, dude. Jacob and Brad are always butting heads every single time they're in the chat together. They're always just bumping heads. Brad just bumps heads with everybody, bro. I stand corrected. See? Oh, snap. Rodney just gifted 5 memberships. There you go, bro. Shout out to my guy, Rodney. 2 less sodas than Jacob. Yeah. But shout out to Rodney. I don't know. Let me check and see who got those memberships. And what's up with this YouTube chat, dude? But okay, DJ, nice. Have you seen that with T? Aaron Boone, Eric Wallace, Silogasm. All right, you are recipients of the Strike Zone membership brought to you by Rodney. Thank you so much, Rodney. You're the man, bro. One of the biggest supporters of the channel, man. Big time. Yeah, Aaron Boone got a Strike Zone membership. Boy, do I feel special. Yeah, Ronnie's the man, bro. Ronnie's the man. Thank you so much, Ronnie. You're awesome, bro. But yeah, like I said, anybody who wants to become a member, the link is in the description. Um, you tell me how to spend my money. I ain't telling you nothing, man. You spend however you want to spend your money, bro. It's your money. I don't ever tell people how to spend their money unless they're spending it on something stupid that's going to ruin their life. Then I might say something. Might get smacked up. They too cheap, Rodney says. See, Rodney and Brad are calling everybody out for being cheap. Oh, man. Well, weed, there's other drugs out there. A woman, Rodney says. The NHL draft is tonight. All right. I've never watched an NFL draft. Rodney says, right, Brad, $3. Yeah. But yeah, I've actually never watched the NHL draft. I got nothing against hockey. Hockey's a cool sport, but I specifically watch hockey like during the playoffs. But yeah. But yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Real quick, how's everybody feeling about tonight's game? Anybody see the lineup? I'll pull up the lineup real quick. Like I said, I won't be live for tonight's game. I got something going on tonight, so won't be join you all. Hopefully tomorrow, as long as nothing comes up, I should be able to go live tomorrow. But I think pretty sure tomorrow's game is in the afternoon. But yeah. Brad says my membership is paid up. Who's playing out of place tonight? Let's take a look there, dude. Let's take a look at who's playing out of place, bro. Because I'm wondering that too. I've been very annoyed with these lineups lately, man. Like I'm tired of like seeing Caballero playing left field. Which let's talk about this lineup: Goldschmidt, Rosario, Bellinger. All right, so Goldschmidt playing first. That's fine. Rosario's the DH, so no Ben Rice tonight. Cody Bellinger's playing in left field. That's where he belongs. Dominguez is playing right field. I have no issues with that either. Dominguez still needs to work on his defense. Caballero is playing third base. I guess I'd rather him play third over left, but I'd rather him play shortstop where that is his best position. Jazz is playing second. Volpe's playing short. Boo. Spencer Jones is in center field. I have no problems with that. And then you got Ali Sanchez at the dish. So Ali Sanchez was reinstated from the paternity list. Will Warren's on the mound, folks. So Will Warren. Yeah. Yeah, they are shoving Volpe down our throats, man. I'm really look, if they're playing Volpe to as a way to show him off to other teams because Volpe's going to get traded. I mean, I could understand it, but the thing is, I don't want to see Volpe at shortstop. At the end of the day, I do not want to see Volpe at shortstop. But Volpe to me, I think he'll thrive better on a different team if he's trying to play full time. I mean, if he's a Yankee, I think he needs to be a guy that comes off the bench. Cabrera should be at third base and Cabby at shortstop. I would have zero issues with that, Stephen B. I would have zero issues with that. Volpe needs to ride the pine in Scranton. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be interesting when some of these injured players come back. At some point, Grisham is going to come back. When Grisham comes back, either Dominguez or Spencer Jones gets sent back down. That's what I'm thinking. And then, when Judge gets back, then again, whoever's up, either Dominguez or Jones is going to be sent back down. Don't forget about John Carlos Stanton. There's going to be a lot of moving pieces, a lot of moving pieces, and on this roster when some of these injured players come back. Yeah, I agree. Caballero was definitely way better. Why did they treat Volpe like the golden boy? Jonathan, I wish I was a fly in the room so I can listen in on the conversations, man. Seriously. I have no idea, bro. But that's what we got. Hopefully the Yankees can win. Hopefully the Yankees can win tomorrow's or tonight's game rather. Because last night's game was an embarrassment. God, it was just so bad. So bad. Like 4 errors committed. Like, no, that's just unacceptable, man. Like, you can't commit 4 errors. This is why I always advocate defense. You know, I get tired of folks saying, with certain names, the bat should, as if the bat is good, it'll make up for the defense. No, that's a bunch of nonsense, man. Stanton should retire, give us the insurance relief, all those years of getting caught up. I mean, listen, he's got this year, next year, 2028 as a club option. Yankees are definitely not going to exercise the club option. That's for freaking sure. But could I see them parting ways with him for 2027? Yeah, possible. One year is not gonna hurt. I know there's some folks out there that were calling for him to get DFA'd, 2-3 years ago, but there was no freaking way they were going to do that with Giancarlo Stanton with 3 or 4 years left on his contract. Like, no way. Not with the money he was owed. 1 year, hey, I can understand. Yeah, I mean, I know Volpe's been better lately, but he's inconsistent, streaky, whatever word you want to describe him with. But there's no consistency with Volpe. Volpe and Jazz for Lindor. Yeah, Stephen B. Pass on that. No, I'm good. I don't want Lindor on this team. I'm actually okay. Nope. And speaking of Lindor, Mendoza got fired by the Mets. How do you all feel about that? Ain't it funny how we spend the owner's money? Well, everybody else does. Right, Brad? I didn't want to mention no names. I'm just saying. But you guys hear about Carlos Mendoza getting fired, man? That's crazy. I can't really say that I'm surprised. I think it was bound to happen. I mean, this season from the Mets is a total disaster. I don't get it. Oh man, I meant to get a bag of lollipops, dude. Some charms. I wanted to get some lollipops so I can start eating some lollipops on the live stream. Shout out to Jazz Chisholm. It's Soto's team. Yeah. When you're getting paid that much money, it's definitely Soto's team. Yeah, third manager this year that got sacked. Yeah, for real, man. Alex Cora, Carlos Mendoza. Who's the other one? Who's the other manager that got sacked? Crazy. A lot of baseball news this week, man. Yeah, well, the Mets also had a better farm. a better owner, the players' proposal to the owners. Yeah, oh my God, all these proposals. Oh yeah, Thompson from the Phillies. That's right. Yeah, thank you, Brad. Yeah, all these proposals that have been going down between players and Major League Baseball. Yeah, there's going to be a strike next year. There's definitely going to be a lockout. There's definitely going to be a lockout. I just cannot see in a world where players are going to be accepting. What's up, referee? What's going on, buddy? Good to see you there, my friend. Yeah, I can't see I can't see a world where I can't see a world where their players are going to agree to a cap, especially where it's like 200 million for 5 years, and if you're over a certain age, you're going to get this many years. There's no way the players are going to accept that. Like you're putting a cap on the years and the money. Mm-mm. But what I do agree with is getting rid of deferrals and getting rid of the qualifying offer. I think those two things are ridiculous. You know what I mean? I mean, listen, if you're able to do deferrals, I mean, you can do it. I mean, that if you're able to get away with it, cool. I mean, that's within the rules, but I don't agree with it. And it's the same thing with the qualifying offer. I mean, getting rid of that. I think the qualifying offer thing where, you sign a player with a qualifying offer, you lose a couple of draft picks and you forfeit $1 million. I think they really need to get rid of that. It's stupid. It really is. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Oh, snap, referee with the $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Shout out to referee. Shout out to my guy Roddy. Thank you all. Thank you. And he says 1,000% no in 2027. Most guys who follow MLB are all in agreement with a lockout. Yeah, it's happening, dude. It's gonna happen. So enjoy whatever baseball we're gonna have because 2027 is gonna be a fun freaking year. Oh man. Oh, Bobby Bonilla he's still gonna get his $1 million. I don't know how he talked the Mets into that, but but it's the Mets. No deferrals, the Dodgers would be screwed. Yeah, well, they would be, but hey, a long, boring summer. Blame the owners mostly and some players. It's just it's not just the owners, man. I mean, you also gotta blame the Major League Baseball. I mean, Major League Baseball created this monster. They created this monster. There was never a cap. Um, there's yeah, if they wanted a cap, they should have done this a long time ago. Limited deferrals, sure, but I'm okay with eliminating all the deferrals. But AA and AAA will be playing. So for those who are lucky enough to have minor league baseball, yeah, I mean, there's also minor league baseball. It's fun. It's fun watching some of these young guys play. Yeah, Boris. I mean, Boris is Boris, man. Like I said, there's no way the players are going to agree to a cap on money or years, especially when you have guys like Juan Soto, Mike Trout making the money that they're making, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Shohei Ohtani. With the money that these guys are making, now you're going to tell players that there's going to be a cap on how much you make and how many years. I understand the cap in years because a lot of teams are skeptical about giving 10 or 15 years to a player because that's a big commitment, man. Those players And then, you also have the, the no trade clause or the player option. I think there needs to be a team option. Yeah. So, but I do want to do a live stream on that at some point where, with these proposals that have been presented. I might reach out to one or two people, and I might reach out to one or two people and see if they want to jump on with me and talk about it. So, at least there's some sort of action going on right now. At least there's some sort of action, but that's what we got, though, folks. That's what we got. But yeah, I know the game's going to start in 5 minutes. That's why I am going to wrap it up here. So thank you to all of you for hanging out for a little bit. So thank you to all the loyal members out there. Thank you to all the subscribers out there. You guys and gals are the best. So shout out to all of you. So again, I'll make a community post for the winner. If they don't reach out to me in a week, I will do another duck race, and we'll have a new winner. It's a gift card, man. So yeah, referee says Steven 100% of Soto, who only cares about the dollar. Remember, Soto would be a Yankee, and Hal offered him $760 million, but he still had to. Yeah, well, you know what? He could go suffer over there. I don't care. Judge did the right thing and now is the king of. Yeah, he is. He is. I mean, it's kind of like what Brunson did with the Knicks, It's water under the bridge now. It don't matter. But I'm going to wrap it up here. Go watch the game, folks. Hopefully I'll go live tomorrow. Just be on the lookout for the stream. Shout out to all of you. Thank you all again for your continued support. Keep like the stream, subscribe, spread the word. Let's get this channel to 3,000. We're about less than 80 subscribers away. Want to get there sooner rather than later. So like I said, less than 80 subs away. All right. Yeah. Always enjoy seeing you, referee. Thanks for coming in. Thank you, Stephen B. Thank you all very much. I'll see you all next time. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your Friday night. Happy Friday. And as always, let's go Yankees.